Well, good morning. Good morning. This is Coffee with Carol, and today we are going to talk about imitation, or the Fugazy option. The world wants us to think that imitating something is going to give us the same results. If you see that girl with the beautiful hair, you should buy that product. Well, it only works if you have that hair. And if you don't have that hair, you probably aren't going to see the same results. And I have made that mistake several times. The world wants you to think that if you just will imitate and copy the actions and the words of another person, then you'll have what they have. When I was a dean of a college, plagiarism was a big deal. Plagiarism is taking someone else's ideas and using them as your own. And it's a no-no. You're not supposed to do that. But the world says imitating, why, that is the highest form of flattery. But who are we trying to impress? Who are we trying to really make a difference with? Are we trying to win the approval of man or of God? Are we trying to please man, or are we more concerned what God thinks? That's Galatians 1:10. I can tell the difference between real maple syrup and imitation maple syrup. I can tell the difference between a real M&M and a fake one. I can tell the difference between real leather and Fugazy leather. Can you? We can only imitate what we see. We can only imitate the outward actions and words of a person. We cannot ever imitate their perceptions, the way they think, their experiences, their values, their knowledge. So when we imitate someone else, we're limiting our success because we're not using our perceptions and our thoughts and our values. Sure, it might be easier to use a template, and who hasn't used one, right? But when we are not authentically ourselves, when we do not really express our own thoughts and ideas in our way, we come across wrong. And it's actually interesting because we don't always want to be the pioneer and do something in a new way because we're afraid of rejection. We're afraid of being criticized. We're afraid of, that somebody might laugh at us. But who are we trying to impress? If we work with our gifts, God can work through us. If we try to do it on our own, we're probably going to mess up. Galatians 1:10 says, now who am I trying to please? Who am I trying to impress? Am I trying to get the approval of humans or of God? That's Galatians 1:10. Who are you trying to impress? Who are you more concerned with? What God says or what the world says? Galatians 6:4 says, let everyone be sure that he's doing his very best. Then he will have personal satisfaction of a work well done and won't need to compare himself with anyone else. My friend, focus on your strengths. Focus on your gifts. Focus on being uniquely you. Don't worry about or try to be like someone else. Exceed your limitations with differentiation, because imitating is just limiting. God does the how, you do the do. Make it a great day.